my business before. Then came the spending. She used to be very independent, but now, she was charging everything to our shared card: $500 Nordstrom hauls, spa appointments, boutique workouts. When I gently brought it up, she brushed it off. Well, we're getting married, right? What's yours is mine. I still gave her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was just feeling more invested in our shared future. Maybe she wanted to help, but then I found it. I was organizing documents in my home office and came across a copy of the prenup, but something was off. It wasn't the version our lawyers finalized. This one was edited heavily. It gave Tiffany rights to half my current business, future expansions, even online revenue streams we hadn't launched yet. I read it 3 times thinking maybe I was confused. I wasn't. It was clear. She had made major, blatant changes. That's when I remembered her mentioning a lawyer friend who was looking over things for her. I called her over, stayed calm. She showed up an hour later, smiling, in a new designer blazer I'd never seen before. $900. I found out later. As soon as she saw the papers on my desk, our original prenup and the edited version, her expression changed. I asked, "Can you explain why these are different?" She played dumb at first, but when I pointed out the changes, profit sharing, ownership clauses, she admitted it. Said she made a few tweaks, called them standard protections. Standard protections? I've been in business 10 years. No prenup gives away half the company and rights to future income that doesn't even exist yet. She said she wanted to feel like she had a say in our shared future, that she was learning the business. She even claimed her recent spending spree was a professional investment, trying to look the part of a business partner. That's when I lost it. I said, "Tiffany, you're not part of this business. You never were. Changing legal documents behind my back doesn't make you one." She cried, accused me of not trusting her, said she was scared and just trying to protect herself, that she was protected, generously. That was never the issue. The issue was trust. If I hadn't found that fake version of the prenup, who knows how far she would have taken it. She wasn't trying to be a partner, she was securing a golden parachute. I canceled the wedding, shut down all joint accounts, froze every pending contract. I called my lawyer and had an audit done to make sure nothing else had been altered. Tiffany was devastated. Her friends started messaging me saying I overreacted, that she was just scared. But scared people talk. They don't secretly rewrite legal contracts. The betrayal stung, but what hurt more was that I never saw it coming. I thought we were building something together. Turns out I was the only one building anything at all. She stormed out of our apartment, crying, saying I didn't value her. She's been staying at her parents' house since. Then came the text long, emotional paragraphs, accusing me of being cold and unreasonable. "I can't believe you're acting like this. I thought you trusted me. You're flipping out over a few small changes." I stared at my phone, unsure how to respond. Finally, I texted, "Trust goes both ways. Tiffany, you changed a legal document behind my back. How is that okay?" There was a pause. Then came another message. "Mark says every smart woman does this before marriage. At least someone's looking out for me." Mark, her brother, a guy with 3 failed marriages and a resume full of 6-month jobs, a walking red flag. Before I could even respond, my office door flew open. My assistant was chasing behind, flustered. "I'm so sorry, sir. I told her you were in a meeting." Tiffany barged in, eyes blazing. My biggest supplier was sitting across from me, eyebrows raised. She snapped, "We need to talk. Now." I said, "Tiffany, I'm in a meeting." "Oh, am I interrupting business?" She spat, eyes burning. "How inconvenient." My client quietly gathered his papers. I apologized and promised to reschedule. After he left, I shut the door. "You can't just storm into my office like that." She threw her purse into a chair. "Oh, so now I'm not even allowed in my future business?" Mark says, "Need to start asserting myself." I clenched my jaw. "This isn't your business, Tiffany. And Mark, he's never run anything in his life." She jabbed a finger at me. "Don't you dare talk about my brother like that. He knows how men like you operate." I blinked. "Men like me. You control everything with money," she shouted. "Mark told me everything. You're just trying to make me dependent." It didn't even feel like I was talking to her anymore. Her voice, her body, yeah, it was Tiffany. But everything coming out of her mouth, it sounded like Mark. I said gently, "Tiffany, the original prenup already ensures you're taken care of. Why isn't that enough? Her eyes flashed. I'm not a charity case. I deserve half. That's what the courts give wives anyway. I snapped, but you didn't help build this company. You've never even worked here. I supported you emotionally, she yelled. That counts. And I'm going to start working here. I'll learn. I slumped into my chair, exhausted. Mark says this. Mark says that. Can we talk without dragging him into this? She leaned over my desk. Why are you so threatened by him? I'm not. I'm just worried you're taking advice from someone who fails at everything. She turned purple with rage. Mark's the only one telling me the truth. You're just mad he's helping me stand up to you. Then she paused, eyes cold. Mark says I should be documenting everything, your controlling behavior, how you're isolating me. It'll all be useful later. And with that, she slammed the door. I just sat there. Then I picked up my phone and called my lawyer.